Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
You ain't shit, and you're never gonna be shit with your little ass dick. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you nigga with the sauce. And the one they call it Don too. Man, fuck y'all niggas.
Got a bitch named Keisha, a real dick pleaser. Shot from Q, still working on a visa. Her girlfriend Nita, I don't know what's after that.
Girlfriend Lisa met her in Puerto Rico. How she don't suck dick, but expecting me to eat her. Run that back. Yeah, that's prime Lil Wayne right there. And yeah.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to episode 5 of your boys, your favorite people you like to listen to. Sauce with the Don, I'm the Sauce.
It's John Paul the Don right here.
And thank you for listening every single week. We're going to do this for you all the time and hope you guys are feeling good.
Yeah. Hope you guys feeling good, feeling great. We sipping right now. We sipping. How you feeling, Kevin?
I feel good. I'm a little tight because it's cuffing season. Like, I don't got a girl. I don't got a hoe. I don't got anything. I'm just here like, damn, man. What the fuck am I going to do?
I mean, I don't know how that feels. I got a girl right now. I'm happy. Wait, have you ever had a girl?
I mean, I've had a girl. I've had like...
When was the last time you had a girlfriend?
Girlfriend? Like the last person I consider myself my girlfriend was probably Johanna. Because like I was with her for like 4 years. Like, even though it was like, you know, kind of like open or whatever, but I kind of consider her like my last, because she did everything for me and like I cared about her a lot.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And like we're still cool. I saw her at the Meadows actually. We had lunch. We had dinner after.
That's
yeah, it's pretty cool. And like we're still cool. She bought me Yeezys. So yeah.
Yeezys?
I mean like the Yeezy Roshis.
Oh, so she watching Roches.
Yeah, Nike.
They try to come for Yeezy like that.
Yeah, nah. And but yeah, man, it's just crazy, like, not being in college anymore, you know, not, my friend, I went to school in Wisconsin, so, like, the girls that I had in Wisconsin, or whatever girl I had in Wisconsin, they're not here, and, like, they...
So basically, you're upset that you're not piping out every day?
Pretty much. I'm pretty upset that, like, I'm not piping out every day, and it's just so different, like, I haven't felt this way, or, like, I haven't had this feeling since probably my junior year of high school.
I feel you.
Like, senior year of high school, that's when I started going crazy. And then, you know, college, you know, happened. And I always had, you know, whatever. And so now I'm just like, what the fuck am I going to do? I was talking to my boy James today. He, like, asked me, he's like, yo, how are the girls? I'm like, none. And there's nothing. And he's like, nigga, that's a lie. Like, I know you lying. I was like, nah, it's not, bro. Like, I'm just here doing nothing. Literally, like, I don't got a job right now. I'm just focusing on podcasts and... it's like sometimes I feel like I'm not even doing anything.
To be honest, it is surprising hearing that you don't have anything going on with the girls right now. I remember talking to you while you were in college the whole time, and you'd be telling me a different story every week.
I mean, I wasn't going that crazy.
Nah, you was going in.
Oh, yo, you better chill, because I don't know who the fuck is listening, but nah, I mean, yeah, I did have a great time, and it's just different, you know. But I told myself that, like, oh, maybe once, you know, I'm here, maybe and if I find the right girl, that I would date her, you know, for real, and, like...
Oh, that's nice.
Have, like, a monogamous relationship.
I never thought I'd hear you say that.
Never thought I'd hear myself say that, too. Just so you know, listeners, I'm not that much of a savage, as much as people make me think I am. I ever told you the story of, like, fucking the note that I got on my door, like one day?
You remind me again though.
Well, there was 2 notes.
Oh, what was the first one?
The first one was not really a note, but it was like it had definition. It said definition of a man whore. It had 2 definitions, probably like that she got off the internet or something.
What were the definitions?
I don't remember. Like the first definition was like a fuckboy or what. I can't remember. It just said definition of man whore. It had 2 definition, and then. But in pencil was written, "You are both of these."
Oh, damn.
I was like,
yeah,
what the fuck? Yo, did I, son? And I'm like, and it's just crazy to me because all the girls that, like, I've been with,
yeah,
they've always, like, I'm friends with them. Like, every single one. Unless there's a few that I don't talk to anymore just because, like, We just don't talk anymore. Not because of a bad reason, but in college, literally every single one. Like I talk to them, and even if I don't have sex with them anymore, I'm always nice. I'm always like, hey, how are you? Like, cordial. Like, you know, there's some niggas that, let's say you fuck a girl on a Saturday night, next day on Sunday we had Sunday brunch, they'll see them and they won't say hi. There's niggas like that, and I wasn't that nigga. I would never be that nigga. And so it's just weird. And then one day, like maybe like 2 weeks later, then I had another note, and it was like I woke up and like I went outside my door and it's a note on the floor, and I'm like, what the hell? And it was a note just saying like, it was a letter. Let me say it's a letter, and it's like, oh my God, like if you didn't do all the shit, like we could have been together. Like I can't believe you. Like you just perpetuate what like a misogynistic world does. How like the world we live in, like you're a man whore, you're like a fuckboy, but whatever the fuck she was saying. She was saying shit like that. Yeah, son, she was going in. She was like throwing fire. But in my head, I'm like, but who can it be? I asked every single girl that I fucked. Every single one. They're like, nah, I didn't write that. I don't
think they'd admit it. Or maybe it was a friend of a girl.
But she was like, if you didn't do this, we could have been together. But it doesn't make sense because the girls that I fucked, I talked to them.
Maybe you didn't have sex with this girl.
I guess that's a good point. But who could it be?
I don't know. I didn't go to your school.
And no one ever fessed up. Never. I was thinking about like putting it on Facebook and like saying like, yo, just tell me who you are. But I didn't do that. I'm not that type of nigga.
Tell me who you are. We'll end up together right now.
Yeah, imagine.
I like the bravery.
I get a knock on my door 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
And so then maybe I'm not getting girls right now because I was a savage or whatever the fuck it was.
I don't think you're trying.
I guess I'm not trying. I have nowhere to meet anyone.
Yeah, you just gotta get fly.
I guess gotta get fly.
You just get fly. Yo, girls come to you.
That's pretty true.
Yeah, you get fly. You walk around. They'll be like, "Hey, what's up?"
I mean, I guess like I'm a sort of cute nigga, but like, I don't know, man. Maybe once this like podcast blows up, it'll
hopefully
radio hose. I can't wait. You know, But like the reason I bring that up is because it's just along with like me not being in college, and then like me just being at home for a little bit. Like I haven't had work in like the past 3 weeks, and it's just like, what am I doing with my life? You know?
Yo, I feel you. You're like bored,
yeah.
Bored, and you don't know where you're going.
And it just sucks, you know, being in that limbo where like I know one day it'll be figured out. You know, one day I'm gonna have my house, I'm gonna have my kids, I'm gonna have my wife. But it's that process, you know, like the during that's just so hard, and it's crazy. Like, you know, you get.
Isn't that crazy? You went to school for 4 years. You did everything you were supposed to do,
and now I'm like, oh, but like,
what was that for?
I got an actual degree, like economics. You know, I didn't get like art history or fucking.
No offense to anybody.
No offense to art history. Like, support your hustle. You know, they say like all my 4 years, like, oh, what's your major? And I'd be like economics, and they'd be like, oh, so you're actually gonna get money? Like, good job. That's like a major. And I'm like, nah, actually, I'm just here to do nothing. And like working at jobs where they're not mentally stimulating, like that aren't, you know, pushing me forward. But
I actually had a conversation with one of my friends today, and they were telling me about how they're one of our mutual friends. I won't say any names. But he went to college for 4 years, did everything he was supposed to do, and now he's a flight attendant. Yo,
that person, I found out. Did you find that out today?
I found that out today.
Yo, I found that out today, and I texted him, and he didn't answer me.
Oh, maybe he's on a plane.
it was supposed to be iMessage. It just went straight to.
Yeah, he's probably on a plane, bro. He's doing his job.
I can't fucking believe that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
This nigga was like a chemistry major.
He's a smart dude. I used to hear stories. He used to tell me stuff about school.
Yeah.
And he was like top of his class and shit.
And then fucking flight attendant. There was our other friend, the Honduran friend. What's her fucking face? She was like valedictorian high school.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Film major.
And now she works at City Field.
Well, she works at City Field.
Yo.
It's like crazy, like. And you know what
I work at City Field too.
I know, but you haven't graduated yet.
I'm not done yet.
What I really hate the most is like before our parents would be like, look at them. Why can't you be like them?
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm sorry, I'm not like that. And then look at now, and what did you expect?
I mean, like I know I've been pushing this agenda on my mom that I am actually really smart.
Yeah.
And my mom believes it. She know. I mean, I know. It's true.
Right.
I'm really smart. I'm a smart person. I know what I'm talking about. Anytime I mention something, I know a little bit about it.
Right.
Like, I'll give you an example. I was talking to my dad. I was having a conversation with him about becoming a cop and how becoming a cop to me looks easy. Because all you need is 2 years of college and then you do go into the police academy. And I've heard that in the police academy, it's easy to pass and easy to become a cop. My dad's like, oh, I don't know where you heard that. It's hard. It's a hard job, this and that. Literally a day later, a poll comes up from like North Carolina or something where you need more training to become a barber than you do to become a cop. Like, it's like double the time that you need to
Holy
train.
fucking shit. There was fucking on the Breakfast Club, Steve Wilkos, because he was a cop in Chicago.
Yeah.
He was talking about how like one of the things in the police academy, you gotta like jump over or like climb over a 10-foot wall, right? And like he's like, I was able to do it, but not everyone was able to. But you know, if you can't do that, you don't pass. But I went to graduation, and the people who didn't jump over that wall were at my graduation, and they would just tell me like, oh, they just came on a Saturday and did it. But no, they didn't. They definitely like just like, oh, okay, like slap them on the wrist and then okay, go ahead. Like it's crazy. And it sucks that like specifically with police, it's not. I feel like before it was more of an admired job.
Oh yeah, I used to.
It's
when
not.
I was little, I used to want to be a cop.
But it sucks that like they're not getting paid as much as they should. Eventually they will.
I mean, I've heard stories of cops that end up getting part-time jobs while they're being cops just to make ends meet.
How the fuck are you supposed to do it?
I guess they like become security.
It's supposed to be a government job, like that's supposed to have benefits and like.
I mean, you're risking your life.
Yeah, exactly. There's stuff like that, like teachers should get paid more. They're the ones that are like teaching our kids from a young age on how to be great. And luckily, I went to an okay public school in elementary school where I guess I learned it's good values. But in other schools, they don't.
No,
in other schools, they don't care about their kids.
Don't.
And that's something else that needs to be. But our system just disrespects like their pay and like. So if you're getting $35,000 a year and you're going with these reckless ass kids, you're not gonna want to do your job. You're gonna take sick days. You're not gonna want to come. You're not gonna be like, okay, I'll pass you, whatever. Yeah. And it just perpetuates like the cycle.
Well, yeah, you mentioned school, and I always think about this. I went to Catholic school from kindergarten to 8th grade up until high school. High school, I went to public school for the first time, and my mom always says that she feels like she wasted her money because she thinks that anybody that's gonna be some way is gonna be that way regardless of anything. Do you believe that? Do you think if I had gone to public school my whole middle school career, whatever, do you think I would have been different than how I was in going to a Catholic school?
So like, cause I went to Catholic school as well from 6th to 8th grade.
Yeah.
I feel like from my experience in Catholic school, I feel like we were babied more.
I mean, it was definitely harder. I mean, I don't know. I didn't go to public school, but I mean, all right, I'll ask you this. You went from public school to Catholic school.
Right.
In that transition, how did your grades look?
In the beginning, they were awful, actually.
So would you say the public school was easier than Catholic school?
But the thing is, after, I remember, because in 6th grade, my first semester or trimester, I did awful. I got 75s on in every class on my report card. I specifically remember. But my next trimester, I like studied, actually. And then I didn't get honors, but I was 1 point away on 2 classes because you're supposed to get 85 or above in at least 3 classes, it was. And I got like a 92 and a 90, and then I got like 2 84s, which was fucked up, but whatever. But I had studied. I did my work. Yeah. And the work wasn't that hard. But I guess I knew that I had to buckle down. I couldn't skate through how I guess I did in public school before that. Because I imagine I was doing my same study habits, you know, and then I realized, oh, here I actually got to study to get my grades. But it wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
So I was challenged in the beginning, and it sucked because I was failing and shit. But But then I transferred to Corpus Christi,
Yeah.
which was a billion times easier than
Yo,
Our Lady
that
of
was
Fatima.
the easiest school I've ever
A
been.
billion times easier. Like,
That school was. I showed up there. I mean, because all right, I guess I got kicked out of Our Lady of Fatima. I didn't really. They said you need to find a new school or you're gonna get kicked out.
Yeah.
So I found a new school, Corpus Christi. Went there. I showed up. It's already October, so I show up there. The first day I show up, they have a religion test, and I do the test. I get 100 on it, and I was like the only one that got 100. The first day of school, and nobody else got 100. And they were like, "What? Who's this kid?" And I was like, "I'm not even that." I didn't think I was that smart. It's just I ended up being the smartest kid in that school up until you came. I think you and me were probably the smartest. Then Muhammad came. Shout out to Muhammad.
I mean, there was like Prasenjit and
yeah, but
Joshua.
I mean, they don't count. But they were like us, but not like us. If you get that, they were only about school. I mean, you and me were.
No, yeah,
I want to say cool.
I remember when I came because I didn't come till February, and I had left like probably like 3 weeks before the trimester would end, like normally, and then so I went into Corpus. We had the easiest fucking test. Like it was crazy. Like it was like I remember in bio we had to write down like the parts of a spider. And that was a test, like, and that was easy. And then I ended up getting principal's list.
Yo, I got principal's list my year too.
Because I only had 2 weeks of grades.
Oh.
And it was like, what the heck? Like, and they were like, oh, we're going to use your grades from Fatima, that's the ones you got. But they didn't. Like, it was stupid. It was great because I got honors.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, like, I showed up there in 7th grade, and I went to the vocabulary class, Miss Matteo.
Yeah.
And we were having, what was it, vocabulary tests. And I'm like,
yeah.
What is this?
There wasn't that in Fatima, right?
No, I had that maybe in like 2nd grade.
Yeah.
That was the last time I had a vocabulary test.
And we had like the script test, like, or that might have been homework, like how to write script correctly. I felt Corpus was extremely babied. If you go to
but then 8th grade.
No, but 8th grade it was also
8th grade was baby,
a joke.
but I mean we were bad kids.
Yeah, we were bad. Our professor kept getting so mad at us, but I remember he kept saying like, oh, like if you like do bad, like you're not gonna pass 8th grade, and you won't be coming back 8th grade here. You have to go to another school. And bro, we had the fucking 60s assembly that we had to do. We were doing an assembly that was themed on the 60s, and 8th grade, since we were in 8th grade, we only had one class, we were putting it on. We literally spent 3 months. It felt like 3 months. We had to get out of class because our teacher taught 4 subjects. Our 8th grade teacher taught 4 subjects. And he's like, okay, since we had those 4 subjects in a row, he's like, okay, let's go downstairs and work on our assembly. That was 3 months later. And we didn't have class.
Uh-huh.
Like,
I really don't remember any of it.
We didn't have class. Bro, we didn't have... A lot of times we were like, okay, let's go downstairs and work on it. We weren't doing anything. We were working on a fucking mystery machine. Because we were doing a 60s themed. And like learning how to dance the Beatles. And like working on handshakes. For like 3 months, bro.
Yo, all I remember from 8th grade was the class president... trying to become class president, which I should have won.
No, it was for mayor.
Huh?
It was for mayor, not president.
Oh.
It was so stupid.
Oh, yeah, Zule was president,
yeah,
right?
and I fucking... Oh, God.
I should have won. Yo, Kevin, unbiased, who should have won?
I agree, you should have won because of your skit. In case you guys didn't know, like, John Paul did I Get Money by 50 Cent, threw cash everywhere. People went crazy.
They told me not to throw the cash. I didn't care. I threw the cash.
And, like, it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope.
Yo, like, everybody had their own little skit. What was your skit?
I was supposed... because my little brother was supposed to...
He looked just like you.
Yeah, my brother looks just like me. I was supposed to run out, and then... Well, he was going to run out and be like, vote for me. And then I was going to come out the stage as if, like, he grew up to me and whatever, stupid. This is actually your idea. And then I was going to come... The whole song was Good Life, though. First of all, Good Life didn't work because Mohammed, our boy Mohammed, free Mohammed, he's in jail right now. He's coming out soon. He fucking broke the CD, and my song didn't work. And then I come out of the stage, and I go to the podium, didn't have the speech ready. And then everyone's talking, and I'm like, hey, hello, everyone. Like, all right, like, pay attention to me. Everyone's talking, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I'm going to say my speech. Like, you guys got to keep it down. And then, like, no one said anything. I was like, all right, fine. You guys don't want to listen to me. I'm out. And I left. Didn't do a speech.
Yo, that is hilarious.
And fucking
Yo.
the worst part though is because the reason you didn't win is because you weren't eligible. Because
Yeah, because at like 1 point.
yeah. And I was in the same boat. Like my exam, like my grade was like a point lower also. And I went up to Mr. Salerno and Miss Mark, not Miss Mark, Miss something, Miss Mayer maybe. And I was like, how come John Paul is not eligible, but I have the same grade as him, and you're not kicking me out?
And they're like, you know what? You're right.
And they're like,
Bye.
you're like, and then we're in class, and they come into class, they're like, we want Kevin's progress report, and then they grab it, and they're like, you're not eligible. I'm like, fuck, I'm an idiot. Why the fuck did I do that?
I don't even know why we wanted to be mayor. Like, what were we gonna do?
It was a popularity contest, and then
Yo, I should have won, son. Nah, Rich's thing was pretty good though. He
James
was James
Bond.
Bond. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool. My favorite one. Like, if I can't choose mine, I pick Muhammad.
when he was just walking out to the Boondocks,
the
thing,
Boondocks
and
song,
just
he
shaking
was
his head up and down.
Nah, but yeah, mine was they played "I Get Money," and that at the time I think it just came out, that song, right? Mm-hmm. And I made copies of $100 bills. It was all in black and white, so it didn't matter. It wasn't like counterfeit. So I made a whole bunch of money. I told the principal what I was gonna do, and they were like, "We can't have you throw the money because the kids are gonna go crazy. They might hurt each other and fall off the bleachers." I was like, "Man, that's the whole point. What am I gonna do?" Like, they were like, "Try throwing it." I don't know what they wanted me to do. They just didn't want me to throw the money. And so the song comes out. I come out. I forgot what I was wearing. What was I wearing?
You were wearing like shirt, hat, sideways, some gangster clothing. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like a baggy ass shirt.
Yeah.
And so I come out, and then I walk up, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw the money. And I threw all the money, and all the kids went crazy, and they're like, yeah. I was like, vote for me.
It did go crazy.
That was fun.
What the fuck else happened? And so then, and then we ended up getting disqualified.
Didn't Rich become mayor?
And Rich won mayor.
I mean, I guess he deserved it if we didn't get it.
Yeah, because it was between Rich and Madden. Madden did Rocky.
I thought the Muhammad thing was hilarious. He literally just walked into the auditorium and just bopped his head.
Yeah, and then that was the beginning of the year, and then the rest was fucking 8th grade. Was just such a joke.
Yo,
it was such a joke. It was crazy. Like,
I remember taking tests, and I don't want to snitch on you, but I would turn my head, and I'd see you and Muhammad switching papers.
I don't remember switching papers.
Yo, you guys would switch papers.
Yo, it was crazy. I remember one time.
And go over your work. You're like, yo, you didn't get this one right.
I remember one time we were doing an exam on Dracula, and then I did not read the book. I did not read that book. It was and I in lunch period before, I asked Rich for like just random questions like that he thought he I guess knew what kind of questions they would ask. Literally, he was like, there was one question is like, how did they get to Transylvania? And it was by horseback. He's like,
yo, he train. I don't know.
He was like, he's probably gonna ask you that. And literally, that question was on the exam. How did they get to Transylvania? Then you asked me, yo, how did they get? He's like, number 6. And then I just like pretended to ride a horse. Yeah.
Did I get it?
Yeah, you got it.
Yo, we were like the king of finesses. Yo, we were cheaters. Yo, like hard.
You remember?
I feel like cheating in that school was
necessary,
like better than actually learning the subject.
Yo, remember when we used to have the fucking weekly quizzes that we would be in competition with the other grades? And then there was that one time Darwin snatched the exam off of Salerno's desk, and he went home, made 26 copies of the answers, handed each one of us the answers, and we got a 99%.
Yo,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, son. There was another time we had to write the first 16 presidents.
Oh, I can do that now.
And I was like,
yo,
fuck,
Mr. Salerno was a poppin' teacher just for the way he taught us how to do the presidents.
Yeah.
Like
Tyler Polk, Taylor,
Fillmore Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln,
Johnson, or Jackson.
Washington Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Quincy Adams.
Yeah.
Like, the way he taught us was crazy.
And then I hadn't studied, and then I was like, fuck. And he was like, all right, like, guys, it's time to hand in the exam. Thank God I was next to the cubbies. And then everyone started handing in the exam, so crowding his table in the back. I grabbed the textbook, went to the back, and wrote down all the presidents.
Yo, I remember. Nah, I don't even want to talk about it.
What? Just say it.
Is like we would he would collect our tests, and then have them in the desk, and then we'd go to lunch. I would like come back and then change some answers.
Yo,
Yeah.
it was crazy, son. It was so fucking crazy. Like it was too easy. It was too
school was
lenient.
hilarious.
It was too lenient.
I remember. Didn't we get like banned from like a dance or something? Or I got banned from a dance.
You might have. I did.
Oh, I remember when you got kicked out of a lunch period.
Oh
or
my
something.
god. There was that fucking one time like Rich, he fucking gets a fucking aluminum ball, throws it at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I just threw it back at him. And Miss Karen, just some teacher aide, she's like, Kevin, what the heck? Dutch
card.
attention.
Red
Red card.
card.
Fucking red card. Like
You
as we
would
were
pull
playing
out those
soccer.
red cards.
Like fucking, you get a red card. And then the fucking red card for the whole week you had to, or like 3 days,
You have to eat with little babies.
in the fucking pre-K room. The fucking pre-K
Yo,
room.
I remember when you went there, I was bothering you. I was like walking by the class.
He's so stupid. And I'm like, yo, like he threw the aluminum ball at me. And she's like, I didn't see him do it. Like you did it. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yo, eighth grade was funny.
8th grade was so stupid. But it was great. Like I had a great time, but it just went by so fast. And then high school was just another story. Like
Yeah.
high school was great. I had a lot of fun in high school though.
I love high school.
Because of you, I went to that high school.
Yeah, I didn't even get in.
I know, he's fucking flaked, son.
It's not my fault. I tried my best. I thought
I know,
I
I
did
know.
good.
I was surprised though, because the thing is, I practiced for like a week. I went to Frank Sinatra School of the Arts, and you had to audition to get in. And the only reason I even auditioned was because John Paul, or the Don, fucking was like, yo, like I'm auditioning for drama. I don't want to be alone in that school. You got to audition with me.
Yeah, that's really nice of you.
Because I was
Where were
planning.
you gonna go, Bryant?
No, I was planning on going to like McClancy. I was
Oh,
gonna go
really?
Yeah, I was just gonna go to McClancy. That was my plan.
Oh, nah, fuck that.
And I was like, oh, okay, like I'll audition, like, and I was actually gonna do drama, but I didn't have a monologue or anything. And I remember asking you like, yo, I need a monologue, and then you were like, yeah, I got the book, and I never got it. There's like a week until the audition. I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And I was like, wait a minute, I play the fucking clarinet. And I just remember that I played the clarinet, and I whipped out my clarinet, and I practiced for a week. I hadn't played it in 2 years, and I auditioned. Terrible audition, by the way,
Really?
because I couldn't get above the register, like the higher notes. I just didn't know how to do it, and the professor asked me, like, he's like, here, like, try this piece, like when you sight read, when you just got to do it, like something you've never seen before, like do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. And then a note was there, and I was like, I don't know how to do this note. And he's like, okay. And then he's like, here, this is how you do it. So he made me finger it. And
Finger it?
Yeah, I had to finger it on my clarinet. And he's like, okay, now blow. And then I did it. Thank God. Like I played the note right away. He's like, oh, you just were never introduced to it. And I was like, yeah, I guess not. And then he's like, okay. And then that was the end of the audition. And I was like, fuck, I definitely didn't get in. But I got in.
Weren't you asked to sing?
Yeah, I got. Well, he was like he would play some notes on the piano, and I would have to sing it. But in summer orientation, when we were singing, the vocal teacher was playing notes on the piano. He's like, sing it to the instrumental kids, and he was like, he heard me, I guess, with my deep voice, and I guess I hit like one note, like because I can't sing to save my life. I love to sing, but I just don't know how to do it.
Auto-tune.
And I guess I sang this one note like good, like or good enough. And he was like, "Yo," he's like, and so we were mixing instrumental and vocal. He was like, "Are you in vocal?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm not. I'm an instrumental." He's like, "Do you want to be?" And I was like, "I mean, I can't sing." He's like, "I'll teach you how to sing." And I was like, "I'll think about it." And then he asked me in the hallway. He's like, "Yo, like if you want, like we could switch you to vocal right now." And I was like, "Nah." So I could have been a singer. I could have been the next Chris Brown.
Maybe. I mean, monotone Chris Brown.
I wish. My dream, guys, like my all-time dream of everything is to be an R&B singer.
Really?
Yeah, I swear, bro. Like it would. It's one of the. I love R&B. It's like my favorite types of music are hip hop and R&B. It's just they go together. Trey Songz, Jeremiah, Chris Brown, fucking Justin Bieber. Like I love R&B. I love like sex music. It's just what I like to listen to. And I just wish like I would love to like perform, like sing to bitches. Yo, singing to bitches would be so amazing, man. I was just like serenading their ear. There's niggas I know like in my school who sing. I have this one friend named Bernard, R&B singer, fucking, and I tell him like, yo, you gotta make sex music, and he's like, nah, I can't, bro. I gotta keep it family friendly right now. When I make it bigger, like I'll start singing. I'm like, my nigga, I'm telling you, son, if you just make sex music, the bitches will come and you'll become famous. Like, yo, son, I would go crazy, but that's just a dream. I can't sing though, so it can't happen. I can learn to dance.
Yo, I'm telling you, do auto-tune.
Nah, cause like Bryson Tiller doesn't do autotune.
So,
It'll just be weird.
but yeah, I guess you're right.
Like, yeah, what would your dream be?
My dream?
Like, if anything, if no holds barred,
I mean, I guess being a rapper.
that'd be dope.
Yo, if I was a rapper,
that'd be so fucking dope.
I'd
son.
do so many different things.
Which rapper would you want to be? Like, would you want to be Kanye, or like, would you want to be Drake, or like, would you want to be
Honestly, probably like Drake.
like pop star,
Nah,
international, like
like a Drake or an Action Bronson type of.
that's way different.
I know, but like with Drake, I'm saying though is like you can't really touch Drake, and then Action Bronson is you can touch him, but nobody wants to hurt him. It's all like love, and like he can go outside and not worry about a mob, basically.
I guess you're right.
Like Mac Miller, kind of. I don't
You
really
would wanna
like
be-
their music though, Mac Miller or Action Bronson, but
What kind of music you would want to do? Like gangster rap or like
no, just bars maybe.
bars?
I mean,
Like,
I'm not that good at rapping.
I mean,
don't-
neither am I. I mean, I'm sure if you wrote, you'd be good.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, like by the way, we got a freestyle one time on this shit.
Yeah, we got a freestyle.
Maybe one episode, maybe next episode. It's like if I wanted to be a rapper, I'd probably be okay. If I wanted to be a R&B singer, I definitely want to be Trey Songz.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be Chris Brown because he beat women, and I wouldn't want that. Even though I like Chris Brown, but it's fucked up, and I wouldn't want that tied to me, and he just can never get out of trouble, stay out of trouble,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But Trey Songz is like my all-time, like he's so amazing. Or Jeremiah, I would love Jeremiah too.
Yeah, I like Jeremiah.
But rapper, I mean, I guess I would. I mean, it's not fair to say Kanye because
Are you really that artsy?
it's what I'm saying. Like, am I that creative? I can't be. I'm not that crazy. Like, I can't see.
If you say you want to be like Kanye, you basically want to be like Travis Scott.
That's true.
It's just too creative, and I'm not like that. Me,
but-
it's just like rapping.
But I would like to have that type of performance, though.
Oh, yeah.
I would like my performances to be lit as fuck. You know, I would be
You know,
the high
you-
energy person.
You know who I love? Well, I only watched them once, but I think they're hilarious. Tyler, the Creator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he performs, he just says random shit. He'll be like, "When I say hot, you say dog, hot, dog, hot, dog." And he'll be like saying random shit.
We saw him at fucking Mad Decent.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god, it was so funny when there was some girl like standing on top of some nigga's shoulders, and she showed her titties, and he's like, "Put those 12-year-old titties away." But then like a song later, he's like, "All right, I want some girls on some shoulders," and then he's like, "Let me see some titties, titties, titties," and like girls were showing their titties and shit. I was like, "Oh shit!" So why he say tell the girl to put her titties away, but then he asked for titties?
I don't know. All I know is Jasper threw a water bottle and I caught it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, that Mad Decent block party, D'Antwoord,
Yo.
maybe one of the most littest experience I've ever had.
Yo.
Like,
No
listen,
homo. I touched I touched Ninja.
he came. He was
Yeah.
like, I remember when he like came into the crowd and then he stood on like two niggas' hands.
Yeah.
And then he was like, and he just jumps and then, oh my god, it's like, wow. And then their music is just so good.
I love Diane Ward.
Listeners like
D'Antwoord.
D'Antwoord, they're from South Africa. They support that Zep style. Singles known as Enter the Ninja, Banana Brain. What else? Fucking
Fatty Boom Boom.
Fatty Boom Boom. What's the one that Baby's on Fire?
Baby's on Fire.
Fucking.
I Think You Freaky.
Oh my God. Pitbull Terrier.
No,
I can't believe they
that's
did that in concert. I didn't expect that.
With the mask, with the Pitbull
Yeah.
mask.
But that is probably one of the most littest concerts ever. D'Antwoord, The Antsaw,
Yeah.
South Africa.
But yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what else to say.
I mean, this was a pretty good combo.
It's a pretty good convo. Remember people like never trust these hoes. Fear no nigga, trust no hoe. Live by that.
All right. And Catholic school was fun. Yeah.
And ladies, if you want to like hit me up, like just hit me up at No Church in the City on the gram or Marinara Sauce on Twitter.
Yeah.
You can hit up John Paul on Instagram and Twitter at John Paul the Don, both. And please comment, like, subscribe, share. And without you, we would be nothing. So thank you for everything.
Yeah, I like this combo today. No, not really hip hop oriented, but it was still there.
It was still good. Like, we
Yeah.
brought up hip hop, but you got to start talking about, like, real shit, you know?
Our life.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.
Bye.